What's up? This is Psyche of Sound, and this is Words from the Psyche. Today we're going to be talking about guitar effects, pedal boards versus the all-in-one pedal with all the effects inside of it. I am wearing my Kalindo Parker t-shirt. Kalindo is a great guitarist. He's phenomenal. I want to be like him one day on the guitar. I gotta get my fingers warmed up first. But anyway, hanging out with cool guitarists throughout the years, and playing guitar myself. I've played. My go-to was always, the all-in-one pedal board. So this is for bass. But what I'm trying to explain to you is this is not a guitar. It's a guitar for basses. But for the sake of me not having to get up and walk around my studio, this is a pedal board that has multiple effects in it. So you can go up and switch the effects and get to the ones quickly. And then you kind of have, they're already preset inside of the pedal, opposed to something like this, that you have each one of these individual pedals that sets its own thing, which is basically essentially inside that pedal board you would have the presets set up. But what the difference between these are specifically, they do that one thing way probably better. The only thing is these knobs are adjustable, and you can adjust them analog, you can adjust them manually as you go. They're usually preset before your show and things like that, but you're able to adjust them and turn them. But the key is knowing the pedal really good. So my good friend guitarist Tommy Kessler is the reason why I even bought that pedal, because I wanted to be like Tommy one day, and I was like, I want to be like Tommy, which is impossible. But because he's like Mr. Hired Gun. He's a really cool guy, but phenomenal guitarist, and he spent a lot of time playing his guitar, probably in hours. Probably has about 10 years on me in hours. But yes, so he with these, I like it, and it's easy. I pack it in the bag. But for me, like if I bump one of those things, the effects it changes the effect. So I was kind of, I'm kind of like quick, and I want to get the sound as quick as possible. So I was kind of married for years to the all-in-one pedal board, because it's always the same. I can adjust it and change it, but I have to adjust it and change it before I get on that stage and before I start rocking out. And whereas this one, if somebody bumps a knob, then I got to go sit down and figure out where the presets were. And a lot of experienced guitarists, and they like the individual ones on the pedal board. You'll have preferences all across the board. You can mix those and the other ones as well. I mean, but it's interesting to me because, like, you want a specific sound. Like I know Prince, he used pedal boards, and he had his go-to pedals, and a lot of them have their go-to pedals for their sound. But for me, the speed and the effectiveness of just getting the sound for that song that I want right away was always a thing. Because once again, I tend to, on stage anyway, play my guitar less and less, because I'm running around, I'm singing, and the band is doing it. So every once in a while, I'll pick up a guitar or a bass or whatever that may be, and I may play a song or two, and then I'm back to just running around and singing. Whereas the guitarists that are holding down that fort on that stage usually have their own preferences and their own settings. So for me, like I said, it's always a quick thing. And if I'm in the studio and I want that sound, and I don't want to have to figure out, but once again, it comes with experience, because I guess if you know how to get it so fast, then God bless you. But for me, like I said, I never spent the time to sit there and for that one pedal and tweak and know every angle of it, and just get the sound that I want. Like, oh, that's it. Save, write, and I write it to the file, and that's number 43 in the go-to and the all-in-one. So yeah, I'm interested in hearing what some of the other guitarists feel, and what's your go-to. My friend Jason Olsen, I've seen him use an all-in-one pedal, as I'm calling it. I'm sure it has a different name, and I've also seen him use little stomp box, little Boss stomp pedals. But yeah, they have their advantages, and I have one that does loops. You have the delays, you got the distortions, and a lot of them, the distortions in some of those things are just like monstrous. I mean, I've gotten some really great sound out of the individual pedals. I would recommend the pedal board because the batteries are great for backup purposes, but I don't want to be. I would never want to be in the middle of a show and my battery die, because you should probably change them. I mean, Tommy's going to tell me if he's watching this. If you even watch my stuff, I don't know if you watch my stuff, Tommy, but he would just change the batteries anyway before a major gig. You wouldn't just go in there with some old 6-month-old batteries anyway. It's I don't know. It's very important to for me, like I said, both ways. I mean, I think it's accustomed to that particular guitarist and each guitar. I know if you don't play guitar, you're never going to understand this, but to us guitarists, every guitar sounds different, and they look different too. But they all have different sounds, and they some of them hold distortion a little bit better with different things. So what works well on that setting on that pedal board may not work as well for another guitar. So you may have slight adjusting, which is great when you have the means to do it right there on the individual knobs on the pedal board, opposed to having a preset sound, which you may have to eventually make 2 or 3 presets if you use another guitar for a different song, or the same song for that matter, which could get pretty annoying. Which was probably why people play the same style or same brand's guitar for certain song, for their tours or for their sound. I would love to hear your input on that as well. But yes, guitar pedals, and what's your preference? Pedal board versus individual pedals. So pedal board versus all-in-one guitar effects. That's what I'm trying to say. So yeah, check out Tommy Kessler. I'll see if I can tag him in this. And check out Kalindo Parker. Check out all the guitarists and see what they play and see how they play, and follow them and support them and check out their music. They're all dope. But Psyche Sound, words from the Psyche, pedal boards versus all-in-one pedals. And that's my thought of the day. Psyche Sound,